Hi, this is Annelie. I just want to show you another, or give you another tip if you want to draw and paint your canvas. You can use a 4B or a soft pencil that you like, and you can use this Rotring, I don't know how you say this, I hope you can see it, Rotring Tikki Graphite. It's a 0.3, it's pigmented ink. So what I usually do, if I want to draw something and paint over it directly with thin washes of water, acrylic down water or inks or so, I usually use this, or I use the charcoal that I showed you in a previous video with a fixative. So I'm just going to quickly sketch a bird. I'm just going to do this little birdie, but I'm not going to worry too much. I'm just going to get in his profile and everything. So if you got your sketch and you want to make it more permanent, you can use this pen, and then you can just roughly start to draw with this. I usually don't worry too much. I'm not a realistic artist, so I don't like it, and I want to try and get looser everything anyway, so I'm not worried that it must look like a copy of the subject I'm working on. Just use it for a reference. So you must just wait that this can dry good, otherwise you can just heat it with a heat gun, or let it dry in the sun, or a hair dryer or something, and then you can start putting washes on top of this. I like to put washes on before I start to paint. That's just the way I work. So if you like, you can do a little bit of fine detail, you know, and put your washes on that it can maybe show these lines and things that you create. So you can do a better sketch than this if you like, and just work around that. I'm just going to quickly wait until it's dry, and then I'm going to give it a second coat with my pen. Okay, I'm busy with my second coat. I'm just putting something with this because it's too much of an open space for me. Okay, I'm just going to go a little bit darker in some areas. As I said, you can do as much as you want on this. So much, just as much as detail as you want, it doesn't really matter. I think I'm finished, so I'm just gonna let it dry quickly and then I'll come back and I'll paint on it. Okay, the colors I'm going to use, I'm gonna make a soft blue background. I'm gonna use my blue, my titanium white or Naples, I'm not sure, Naples yellow. Paynes Grey, I've always got Paynes Grey with me. White and Paynes Grey and Naples yellow is my darks and my lights, so I always use that. And then I've got an orange and a green and a blue. So the bird has got a little bit of grey and a little bit of grey blue in, and then orange, and a touch of white. So I'm going to use that little blue, patches of blue in the bird to put in the background. I think it will look okay. So first I'm just going to put a wash over the whole thing. I'm going to use I think I'm just going to use my blue and put the wash over everything. I like to put the wash over a white canvas. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it that way. That's just the way I work usually. It's very hot here, so excuse the fan in the background, and I've got a fish pond that also make noise there in the background. So I'm just going to spray it lightly. You can see this doesn't come off. So I'm just going to quickly put the wash over the whole thing. And then you can just put it in the sun to dry, or blow it with a heat gun, or whatever you want to do. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, as I said earlier, you can leave as many of those washes that you want to show through. It doesn't really matter. So I'm not going to worry about the background now. I'm just going to start to paint, and then I'll see when I get to that piece if I want to maybe change the background. I'm just going to use my Paynes Grey. I haven't got any brown with me now, so I'm just going to use this. You can see the thing that you must do if you want these washes to show. You want to see what's going on underneath. So remember that you must use transparent washes, sorry. I actually need to get brown for this, but let's just see where we get. Just taking a little bit of my blue and my white, my Paynes Grey and my white, and I'm just going, this is just my orange and my blue that I've put on there. I don't think I'm going to worry about browns and stuff. And then I'm taking a little bit of my greens, just wash it in here and there. You can still see, I hope you can see that there's still a lot of paint showing through there. So I'm not going to worry about that. As I said, some areas I'm going to paint over and it's going to go away, but most of these areas I want to just show you how the pen looks if it shines through the inks. Yeah, you can use inks or you can use watered down acrylics that I'm using at the moment. I'm just going to take a little bit of my orange into my Paynes Grey. I must slightly want to make a green black color. I'm covering up some of my pen marks, but I'm not going to worry about that now. You win some, you lose some. I'm just going to take my white with that same color that I've got on my brush. I'm just going to put in the areas of lighter color underneath his belly. And I'm just going to wash in a little bit of my orange. You can see the blue is showing, is going through the orange, or I don't know how you say that now. You know, it's showing through the wash that I put at the back, so it's almost got a green orange color that I like. Gives a little bit depth and things. I'm just going to put on a little bit more of my orange here and there. And then I'm going to go to my Paynes Grey with a little bit of my Cobalt. Remember, some of these are opaque and some of these are transparent. So if you want these lines to show through, you must go with transparent washes and so on. But I'm not going to worry about that. I just want to show you what you can get with this. And the moment you put red with this, white, you're anyway going to lose everything underneath, because white is opaque. Just taking my blue and my Paynes Grey that I've got on my brush. Just going for a little bit of shadow part here and there. Don't worry too much for that anyway. And now I think I am going to highlight a little bit with my white and my blue. Just making a little bit of feathers over this area there. Just gonna highlight a little bit of that. Small feet and legs. Now I'm just putting a little bit of lines in there to give it a type of highlight and a little bit more texture. Highlight in the eye. And I think I'm going to stop there. Not going to overwork this. Just want to put in a highlight here and there. And there you go, quick and easy. You can see the some of the lines still shining through or coming through the paint. Some of them are gone. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, and then I will see you next time. And if there's anything that you want to ask in the comments, feel free to ask. Let me just get that pen out again. I've already put it away. Remember, it's a Rotring. I want to get it in focus, but it doesn't want to. Rotring Tikki Graphite 0.3 pigmented ink. Just make sure it's waterproof, or it doesn't, you know what, yeah, I think it's, you call it waterproof, and this is a water-based pen. You can even take this now if you like. I'll just show you, and go over certain areas. It actually also looks nice. You can even smudge it a little bit with your finger. I hope you can see there where I did the pen lines and everything. So yeah, I don't want you to be scared. I just want you to go and do it, because if you don't start, you will never begin. Usually if you take out your paints and you take out your brush and you start just with that first brush stroke, then it tends to get better and better. I still think I'm gonna maybe put in a little bit of white here. I didn't want to, because I didn't want to lose my. You just get a little bit white, then I do it before I say goodbye. Oh, well, I already said goodbye, but it doesn't matter now. I just want to highlight that area. It's a little bit is getting lost there. And remember, if you have this transparent colors, they tend to, especially acrylic, if it gets dry, it tends to you tend to lose a little bit of your colors. This might be too much, but yeah, just gonna dab a little bit away. And there you are. You can see the difference that the highlight made there. So the only thing is you're gonna take away your pen marks or anything when you put up pikes. But I hope you understand this, and have a lovely day.